So what made you realize that you needed to pursue a door donation to Mr. and Mrs. Jones?
The reason that I felt like I needed to pursue it is when I went to measure the door, I kind of opened it and the side light fell forward 3 inches, and I thought I made the biggest mistake. Like, we're gonna have to, I just made an error as a salesperson. I shouldn't have touched this door.
There were a few storms that came and, kind of loosened up the wood and, that kind of thing. And then we also had a little bit of a termite issue. It just got to the point where we wasn't able to keep a lot of heat in because of the actual door condition. We had been kind of going through and dealing with it for a few years, and because of the health issues with my husband, because of where we had to locate his bedroom, so him not being able to go upstairs, being right by the front door, it needed the work. It needed to be done.
We came back and sat down. We just shared some personal stories together, and I saw that Mrs. Jones was just a very positive person. And I met Mr. Jones where his hospital bed is right in the dining room next to that door. It was duct tape. They were such in dire need.
He lost his left leg in May of 2020, and then had a major stroke in April of 22. So he's had a lot of things going on.
And sitting down with Ms. Jones, she wasn't asking for anything. She was just like, life is good, it's gonna be great.
You had just started with a conversation right here at the same kitchen table with Carl and I, just talking about things outside of the door, a little bit of his background, and we both knew that, God was going to do something. We just didn't know what. We were gonna figure out, how we were gonna get it done, and we did all the paperwork and everything, and he called me back and he said, well, some things came up with the financing side, but don't worry, don't do anything yet. Don't call anybody else, don't do anything. I got an idea, I'm gonna try something. And I was like, okay. And the next call I got back was that he had talked to the owner and that they were going to do something. At that point, I didn't know what they were gonna do, but they were gonna do something, and I was okay with something, even if it was, just helping with the down payment or whatever.
That's when I called you.
Yes.
And all I remember, you just started crying.
When he actually called me back and said that the owner agreed to donate the door, I was in tears. I didn't know what else to say. I just told Carl, hold on a minute, give me a minute. And he just stayed on the phone with me for a few minutes and let me have my moment.
To see your strength of all that you've gone through, and to see how positive you and your husband are, is really what drove me to go out of my way and to be part of this. And this company is just a total blessing and an honor for me.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, you're natural.
Oh, even the tears.
One more time, this is it.
My name is Elmore Jones, and I'm part owner of this house. By me being partial bedridden right now, I can see it's a good thing for my immediate family that comes through that door. Off and on, don't have to worry about looking up, thinking something's gonna fall on their head or anything. So that is a good thing to have a new door installed. And like I said, I'm so grateful for that, because it was a hazard at one time. But now that's fixed, I'm grateful.